So you've gone from being a local association to a global one, and you've done that pretty quickly. You should congratulate yourself right now. But in terms of the faking it to making it, you feel like you've been doing that for far too long. And so you understand right now that you really need an expert mediator who can take over your disputes in the association. And you understand that really they need to be focusing on negotiations and agreements, but looking at the nuances that you have in your association and look at the cultural differences that each member brings to that association. And you feel like up to now, you have been all on your own. You've been tasked with that glorified task of agreeing with those members, making sure that they agree with you and that they do it willingly. But you question whether that has been the case up to now. You've been DIYing everything and you've been doing it in a messy way, and you appreciate that. You have the foresight to see where you are now and where you could be, and you realise that at the moment you're running around like a headless chicken, and that's going to continue in the future. But you also realise that the members, their values are not being heard, their voices are not being heard. And you also realise that as far as what could be happening at its worst, it could be that you face allegations for the way you've mishandled matters amongst the members in the association. And so as far as where you want to be, you see that secretly you want to be well away from this situation completely and hand it over to somebody else. And you see that these members, they deserve to have their values and their voices heard. They deserve to be there willingly and not hostages in the situation. And you also deserve a great, fantastic reputation within the association. Now, your focus should be on getting well-crafted agreements that have precision, poise, and finesse. And you also appreciate that your focus should be on, right now, on those agreements where the disagreements are understood, the cultural differences are appreciated, and that these members are not offended when they're making those agreements or having negotiations with each other. And where you feel you are right now, DIYing it, I completely understand. I completely understand that you are feeling somewhat embarrassed at this stage, and that really you feel like you should have all the answers, but you don't have all the answers. And the pride gets in the way. I've been there, and you really need to swallow that pride and reach out for help. And it isn't your fault that you don't know how to tackle the matter right now. Take the opportunity. It's not your fault at all. But what you need to do is focus on those things so that those agreements are tight, they're well crafted, and that they carry out the point of looking at the cultural differences, making sure those members feel satisfied, appreciated, and that the offence is not there on either party. And so when you have that focus, you are then in the situation where you get the freedom that you're craving right now. And that is that you have that fantastic reputation secured, and that you have those members, aligned members, feeling that they are heard and valued in the right way. And so if you want that future right now, I suggest you DM me or put in the comments freedom, DM freedom, put in the comments freedom, and I will reach out to you personally and we can have a call.